Sorry, guys. Tonight's game has been canceled. Brought to you by. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't you fucking play with our hearts.
That's so mean.
Also, I need a question. I have a question. I need something answered. On 1 to 10, how cozy is this outfit?
Hold on. I'll be back.
Sorry, what?
1 to 10, how cozy is this outfit that I just posted in memes?
Cute. Very swank.
Excellent. Yes. But how cozy does it look? Scale 1 to 10.
I love the
Cozy?
Yeah.
jumpers.
How comfortable?
It looks very
Yeah.
comfortable.
Can I get a number?
A number from 1 to 10. How comfortable it looks?
Yeah.
For me, if he didn't have the boots, would be 10 because I wear like that kind of clothes.
Okay. So we have what is that? A 9 or an 8?
8.
All right. Anyone else?
I'll go with the 8. I'll get on the 8 train.
All right. It's another 8.
I'll give it an 8 too. I kind of agree. If it was like just in socks and PJ pants.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to watch out for the Russian judge. They're really harsh.
Fun fact, this outfit is something actual Vikings wore.
Yeah, the socks has to be with unicorns or something cute and gets more comfortable.
What's funny is this character that I've drawn in the outfit is probably one of the most bloodthirsty nightmares that I have.
Everyone has 2 sides when no one sees them, you know?
Yeah.
After a long day of butchering people, you've got to, curl up by the fire and just read a nice book.
Exactly. You have to get
Yeah,
shit-faced
true.
on mead and then dip pork chops into jars of honey.
So tomorrow I'll replace the top element.
Are you sure it's covered?
Well, the water's really hot coming out.
Okay. So we got
I think
3
it's sense
8s.
to do resistance of the top element or use the top element. Or
Did you get another element replacement?
Yeah, I came in 2 by trouble. I didn't want to try and strip it to get it out.
Oh, okay.
The nut portion.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Do you still have hot water again or no?
It's the water's hot. It's just really hot.
Oh.
There.
All right. Good night.
Don't want to fuck with this one. I'm tired.
I wouldn't think so.
Okay.
It's not short. So.
Yay, that phone call was fun.
Have fun with your game.
Aw, good night.
We're having hot water. We're having water heater issues.
Oh, that sucks.
At least it's not 20 degrees outside.
Oh,
Right?
I know.
Is it the heating element going bad?
Well, one of them went bad. And as it turns out, he just replaced that one today. And now he's realizing the second one is bad too. Fortunately, they came in a pack of 2.
And
So,
fortunately, they're easy to.
yeah, so now he's got to take it. He's got to drain it back out again so he can replace the other heating element tomorrow.
If he does it, there's a way you can do it without having to drain it. You just have to be really quick.
Yeah.
I feel like
That sounds like a bad idea.
yeah,
Hey, I used to do it. All the time.
that doesn't reinforce.
There's minimal water loss. There's
Oh,
there's a technique for doing it without draining it. You just have to be fast.
a testament to how much cooking I do. Recently, the bottom heating element of our oven stopped working. and we're sitting here trying to figure out, why isn't this working? Is it not plugged in? Is there some sort of electrical issue? We actually took a flashlight and looked in there, and we found out that part of the heating element, like the coil that actually turns hot, had fucking disintegrated.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like it had turned to dust, to like metal dust.
Yeah,
Oh,
I had one do
shit.
that.
That's how much cooking we do.
All right, is everybody here tonight? Everybody's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed?
Ah,
Yeah. Are we still level 4?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
Did I give you the XP on that last encounter?
You did.
let's see.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, we're
I think I did.
4,355 out of 6,500.
Yeah, because I added
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good to know. All right. Where did we leave off?
That's a good question.
You guys defeated the water creatures.
Hmm.
Oh, right.
The one that summoned them escaped.
Fishman.
Yeah, the fishmen escaped. Jinx, is that what you're changing?
Yeah, we'll just change it to that.
Pseudonix.
Pseudonyms. So I can keep my nixes straight.
Oh, Pseudonix.
All right.
Sudonix.
Sidonix.
Yeah, Pseudonix.
Okay, so she murdered the one guy. Gotcha. Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to cause problems at all.
That's not going to backfire in a moment.
Yeah. Let me just get
In
my
my
bearings
defense,
here.
I didn't realize he was there.
In your defense,
There were a lot of giant water elementals. You know,
Yeah.
cut her some
NPC.
slack.
They don't
Yeah.
have souls.
I'm not that cold.
All right. So what's everybody doing? At this point, the bridge was where you guys were at on it was almost complete. Had a little bit of damage done to it, so you'll have to go back and finish those make those repairs and all that good fun stuff. The NPCs the craftsmen begin to make their way back out to help.
The soulless husks.
The soulless husks, yes.
Notably, they're
Everybody
all
gets
ginger.
back to work. In a matter of just probably about 4 or 5 more hours worth of work, you guys are able to manage to repair the bridge into a crossable state.
And real quick, I was looking through the chat, and I don't think we did XP for last week. I only see experience from the previous week.
In the Discord
Into
chat.
the wild chat. Last
Record-
one I see was 821 to your sheets, even freaky, even though that was from the
Oh yeah,
first.
that was the week before. Yeah, you're right.
Also, a recommendation: maybe add a rewards chat channel where you put all XP and loot we find.
That's a good idea. You know what, I'm gonna do that now before I forget.
Yeah, we're doing that another time, and it's been fucking super helpful.
That is a brilliant idea.
I'm probably super quiet, aren't I?
No, you're actually not.
Oh.
Well,
Give me one second, guys. Let me.
Well, while all the big strong guys are building the bridge, I will at least give lip service to trying to resurrect the guy just so that because I really feel bad. I didn't realize he was there. I'll drag Ophelia over and say, "Can you at least whisper? Can you at least pretend that this might work?"
He's already passed on. I'm sorry. There is nothing.
I mean, that guy is That guy is washed so far downriver now that good luck finding the corpse.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Lynn,
Just blame it on the elemental.
Yeah. Let's make a big ritual to make it so
Okay,
those
what were their CRs?
So we got. There's like 3 water weirds and an elemental, or 2 water weirds and an elemental?
It was 2 water weirds and an elemental.
Okay. That's pretty good XP.
being honest.
Okay,
because
so that's
we
14.
We still are level 4. I'm really scared if someone's die. It dies forever because I don't have verified yet.
Yep.
So I'm
Let
like,
us die.
No one died.
What are those things?
Yeah.
What are these little things right here? Are those hay bales? Are they sheep?
Do you fear
So
death?
533 XP each.
Well,
We're at 4,888.
What
Was I
you
in the
guys?
last fight?
Yeah, you were.
Okay. I was looking at my hit points like, wait a minute.
Yeah, you almost died. You almost died. I'm not gonna lie. I
That
almost
is
killed you.
lovely.
How much XP did we get?
533.
We should all have 488. Or no, we won't have you equal XP, will we, because of shenanigans.
Only 400?
1,888 roughly. In that
Yeah,
ballpark.
give or take a few each.
We need
Depending
about
on-
2,000 to level up. So let's go fight a Tarask.
I think a Tarrasque could drop
We can
more
do
than
it.
that.
We can take
That
one.
would solve the problem. We just
I'll
won't
take an
level
extra
up.
level.
Okay, does anyone here have like 8 hours of flight and an acid spell? Preferably cantrip.
No.
for now.
Spell.
Let me see. Hey, on Discord,
Mhm.
I want to give a role permission to edit in the. Actually, can anybody anybody, random person want to try rewards and XP recording the current XP? Testy test. All right, perfect. So anybody can do that.
Yeah.
Who wants to be the one to keep track of the XP for you guys? I'm gonna assign that duty to one of you guys to keep track.
Could do it.
All right. I'll tell y'all how much and let y'all keep track if I don't put it in there. That's your additional duty there.
Okay.
For you.
So I just put how much each we all get. So we got 500 and what this time?
533. For the water
Wow,
hellfight.
keyboard.
Water hellfight. I like it. Okay.
I'll try to give them all crazy names.
I mean, that was pretty much. That wasn't really that hard of a fight. The hardest part of that fight was, not being able to get up close and personal.
We are level 4, so that was considered a water hell fight.
You guys did okay.
We did do okay. I'm just saying elementals at level 4 are dangerous.
Actually, you know what? Give yourselves each an extra 100 XP, by the way. That's gonna be for the work done on the bridge. I think that counts as experience, right?
Yeah.
Building the
I thought-
bridge.
We made an impact on the world.
Yeah.
We did it for exposure.
A long-standing impact in the world. Yep. We did the Naruto thing. We just had our land hidden in the mist arc where we helped build a bridge and fought water demons.
Wait. Holy shit. That totally was an episode, wasn't it?
That was an arc. That was the whole Zabuza thing. That was like the first arc of Naruto where they sort of like build up this beautiful, oh, the ninja world is an amazing, perfect place, and then completely fuck it all over saying, we lied.
Yeah. Okay.
Which was a very
So
good
the evening is quickly approaching. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I assume we'll have to make camp in the fishing village.
If that's what you want to do.
I would like to go one by one, asking if they need some healing or something like that, so I can help.
Asking if the party members need it.
Yeah, the party of or the people who is in here,
Okay.
and if they broke something, I have mending, so maybe I can fix things by the way. So I'm gonna to spend like 2 hours to
I
do
also
that.
have mending if anybody needs anything fixed.
Yeah.
Stranger would like to buy a net, a box of hooks, and a harpoon.
You know what, friend? The net and the box of hooks we can get to you, for your help in the with all that situation.
Oh, thank you.
Harpoon. Let's see, dude. I don't know if we have any extra harpoons or not. You might have to find that somewhere else, though.
Hopefully I'll be able to find one in town.
Well, let's see. The next town. Well, that's quite a ways away. Actually, the next town is quite a ways away.
Indeed.
Like 7 days.
Indeed. Oh, I do have fishing hooks.
What?
In the loot cart. I don't know
I
if
thought
that
the
was
fishing.
supposed
We weren't supposed to have fishing hooks in there. We didn't
okay,
have that
well,
at the last town.
now I don't have to enter it now.
Okay.
The bridge is complete and we're all able to get across.
Yes.
And we didn't
Awesome.
have to escort a drunken old bridge builder.
Oh, Zabuta. Where is Zabuta at?
Oh god, that would be... He would be... He would use, like... It would be a great sword that does 3d6, because it's like a large-sized weapon.
Yeah,
it'd
be fun.
Yeah, he would have Mist Cloud, Stealth Proficiency, and Sneak Attack that he can do with that weapon. Because that was his thing, where like he disappears into the mist and then fucking myrtleates you.
I missed a golden opportunity, didn't I?
And if he's in water, he can like meld into it and move without revealing his location. He can do like the Shadow Monk thing, but with water.
Kind of like the water wield. Weird.
Yeah.
I should have just gave the water weird the broadsword.
Yeah,
anyway, ignore my road here that I forgot to put in, so I'm making this really choppy dirt path. So you all make camp. You're able to find your stuff except for the harpoon. Mind spike? What is this?
Oh, sorry. I was just taking a look at the spells that I was preparing for the day.
Over and over. Jesus, how many times did you cast?
I must have like pressed down too hard. Sorry. I wasn't trying to cast it. Okay. Jesus Christ, what did I do?
Wait, Mind Spike.
All right. Sorry.
Okay.
Who's this Jesus Christ you speak of?
What domain would Jesus be? You know.
Life. Let's stay on track.
He would definitely be a life cleric.
Well, he wouldn't be a cleric at all. He'd be an Azamar. He'd be beyond a cleric. So you
Anyway.
do- be a day.
The night passes uneventfully, and you guys can
Squeak.
play out if you want. Anything that you wanted to do during the night, downtime, or we can move ahead.
Stranger will make his hooked net. We can worry about the stats of that later.
Yeah. Do you have something? Do you have something prepared for it, by the way?
What, the hooked net?
Yeah.
I assume it would be a net that does some piercing damage and has a higher escape DC.
Okay, we'll roll with it. Anybody else doing anything?
Nah.
Just
Nah.
taking a good long sleep.
I'm just resting on the riverbank, looking into the water and seeing if I can spot any fish, and trying to catch them with my mage hand.
Okay, roll. First of all, roll perception.
Could I try something?
There you go.
Okay, yeah, you see several large fish, and trying to capture it with mage hand. How do we want to do that?
10
Good question.
10 pounds of force.
All right, roll a d20 per each one, and anything over a 13, you can catch it with the mage hand.
How many? How many do you want me to roll?
There you see two large fish.
All right. Hey.
All right, you catch one. Fishing with mage hand. Who'd have thought?
I would think fishing with mage hand would actually be you use an actual fishing line, but you use the mage hand to make the lure appear more lifelike, or to actually use the, or maybe do like quick motions with the mage hand to actually not even use a lure, just like get the fish close and then actually hook it with the mage hand and then reel it in yourself, because the mage hand doesn't really have that
Anyway.
much strength to it.
I mean,
Oh God. I'm sorry, I just realized something.
what'd you realize?
I just realized I don't think I've brushed my hair in 2 days. I can't get my hand through it.
Oh, that's weird.
Jeez, you plebeian.
I don't think I've gotten out of pajama pants in like
I've not gotten out of pajama pants in months. No, in weeks. I got out of them recently, but I still brush my hair. My very long, beautiful hair.
in 2 days.
I haven't. If it makes you feel better, I haven't brushed my hair in weeks. It is now actually about 5 inches long, and I'm just throwing my beanie on
Mine's
when I
about
go out in public.
Mine's about down to my shoulders. I brush it every day, several times a day.
Gave up and shaved it off.
No, I love my hair. It's not going anywhere. This
I have to
my
brush my hair every day.
Well, normally I do. That's what's funny about it. Is that I try to, like when you run your fingers through your hair and it stopped at the tangles. Like, when the hell was the last time I brushed my hair?
Nice. Yeah, I usually keep mine short, and a high and tight, so I don't have to worry about brushing it.
Are you doing the man bun?
Huh?
Are you doing the man bun?
The man butt? No, a high and tight, brother.
Oh, okay.
Please, thank you, God, no man bun.
I spent 9 years. I spent 9 years in the army, from the time I was 17
Oh
to
wait,
the time I was
the
6.
haircut. Duh. Sorry, I've heard the term a high and tight also used to refer to a very tight ponytail.
Never have I ever.
I'm in Tennessee. It's a long, stupid story.
I grew up in Alabama. But anyway, moving on. By powdered silver and iron.
You need that
Yeah,
for.
for spells.
Oh,
I didn't realize I needed.
You only need one or the other. You don't need both.
No, but I have another spell who would expend the 20 gold piece of silver power to
well, actually, for
do
that spell,
so.
you would need both. Powdered silver and iron.
Yeah, that's why I want
But
both.
If you have any
these guys,
silver coins, you can probably grind them against a rock.
The good news is it doesn't consume it, so you could just carry a small metal vial full of powdered silver, iron, and holy
actually,
water
the
mixed
spell
together.
Yeah, it
does
does
consume it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, protection of good and evil, you're worthless. Jeez.
I know, I hate spells that consume the ingredients.
Well, that's not the problem. The
Yeah,
problem is like for
but
what
it's
you
a really
get
good
for it.
one, I think.
Like,
Okay.
Sanctuary's just better. Moving on.
Resistant.
You're gonna make holy water.
Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, Kai, they're not gonna have that in this camp.
Okay, no worries.
Am I able to make nitric acid?
Say again?
Am I able to make nitric acid? With
Do you
my
have the
alchemy kit?
ingredients for nitric acid?
Probably.
Uh,
Basic ingredients.
Let's see. Nitric acid. Oh god, I have forgot my schooling. I used to know this. I used to know the chemical compound for that.
I mean, I can tell you the IRL compound for it, but
well, I mean, it'd be roughly the same in D&D.
I just want to make an acid. It doesn't have to specifically be nitric to dissolve the silver, and then I can throw in some copper and displace it with some. Basically, when you add copper to a silver solution, you get silver powder.
You could also just grind silver.
Yeah,
I'll say yeah. You'll probably have the common ingredients with your alchemist kit. So go ahead and roll proficiency with your kit and.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You tapped out. What'd you get, bud?
22.
22. Yeah, I would call that a success. You were able to make a small vial.
Alright. I will try to make some powdered silver out of it. If anyone has like silver,
I
don't have any.
I got 8 pieces of silver.
I have 7.
Let's see, what do I have?
Fun fact, coins in D&D are actually fucking huge.
Okay, so keep in mind you need 25 gold pieces worth of powdered silver for the ceremony. And
that is a lot of powdered silver. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much for?
That's 250 silver coins.
That's
It doesn't say.
That's like over 10 pounds of silver.
Holy water and powered silver and iron. So
I
mean, with the 20 gold piece of silver, I can do it. I can do holy water, so I wouldn't be.
Yeah, you can do holy water easy. You wouldn't have to worry about it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say as a cleric, you probably keep holy water with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay. I should.
So how many silver did you say 25 gold pieces was?
250.
250. So that's 3 pounds of powdered silver to make 1 vial of holy water. How... That is breaking the law of conservation of mass right there.
That's actually for the spell ceremony, not for protection from evil and good.
Ceremony is the
Oh,
spell
yeah.
that makes
Oh,
holy
yeah.
water.
Never mind. Yeah.
Also, in the holy water entry, it says that just any cleric can spend a first level spell slot to do that. So ceremony's more of a workaround for non-clerics to do it as well, if they get their mitts on it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, moving on. Anything else you guys want to do this?
That's all.
For fuck's sake.
Hmm?
Real life holy water is cheaper than D&D holy water. I think that's all.
In nomine Patris Spiritus Sancti. Oh wait, never mind.
Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned.
You're gonna tell us something we didn't know.
I will cook up my fish.
Okay.
So it's been another day. I shall do a do. I have clicked the thing by accident.
I have a question. If you cast sanctuary, you can if you do it at a higher level, do you can put that spell in other persons?
I don't know if that can be upcast. Let me check.
It doesn't say anything. That's why.
Oh, then
It can be upcast. You just don't get anything useful out of it.
Oh, cool.
You can always cast it with a higher spell slot. It's just not going to do anything better.
So you need to be like a divine soul sorcerer and twin spell it if you
Yeah,
want
it won't
to
do anything
more.
extra.
Ignore that.
Cool then.
That's true. And yeah, that is also true. You can waste energy on spells. You can cast a first level only spell with a 5th level spell slot.
What was your perception check for there, Scott?
No, that was an accident.
Everything's so clustered together on these sheets. I'm gonna... I'm just gonna talk shit on these character sheets forever. Ignore me.
All right, let's focus on the game.
Yes.
You guys doing anything before you leave camp? Next morning?
I honestly can't think of anything.
I don't suppose any of these fishermen have any saffron.
No, nobody has any saffron.
Josiah, we
They got
moving
salt,
out early
they
this
got
morning.
curry. Yeah, we're moving out as quick as we can. We're already behind schedule. We've pretty much lost a day here, so let's be about it. And everybody loads up and we're gonna hit the road. All right, we're gonna do some time jump here because
Steven.
Steven. Oh, you're fine. You're fine ass.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still parading as Flambeau?
Probably less so now that I know the heat's off.
Okay. Good to
Then
know.
again, how much does Stranger
We
like
did tell you
Flambeau?
that we might still be.
Yeah.
They might still be watching us. What was that?
I'm gonna roll a
Unnatural
charisma
silence.
check for Flambeau, DC 12, because it's kind of counterproductive to pretend to be Flambeau longer than needed. Let's see how much
what?
Stranger likes Flambeau. I'm gonna roll a charisma check as Stranger, DC 12, to see how much Stranger likes Flambeau.
Oh.
Stranger likes Flambeau, still Flambeau. He's having too much fun pretending to be Flambeau.
Okay, good to know.
Woohoo!
Okay. The next couple of days go by uneventfully. So you would have 2 days of just downtime while you're progressing. The third day, you all stop and set up camp, and close to the evening, you find a decent campsite just off the road. To the other side of the road is a kind of a rocky cliff. The campsite has been well used. Many people looks like many people have come through here and use this as a camping spot right off the road. Kind of sheltering, not quite in the cliff side, but fairly close.
Stranger's gonna, during those 2 days, try and find some more of those sleepy gas mushrooms.
Okay. Roll investigation checks. Actually, roll nature check first.
To see if he recognizes them. A regular 20 modified.
All right. Because of your previous encounters with them and the regions they were in, that they don't grow in this area.
Damn.
You have enough history with them to know that they don't grow past a certain point.
It's worth looking.
Anybody else want to do anything while camp is being set?
Do I have time to search for any other venomous plants or small animals?
Wait, say again?
Do I have time to search for any other venomous plants or small animals?
Venomous or small animals?
Yeah. Plants or animals?
Sure. Which one you want to do first?
I'm just looking for either or. Any snakes, very brightly colored plants, things like that.
Okay, go ahead and roll that investigation check.
Woo! I assume this is day number 2, because I wasted the first day. Well.
You see lots of bright stuff, but none of it looks poisonous.
Fair enough.
Can I have a look around for the saffron?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll that investigation check.
Investigation.
Surprisingly, you don't find anything.
God damn it.
All right.
I would like to start making a little grave of Salah, so anyone who comes across can pray for guidance or things.
All right, one more time for me, guy.
Yep, no worries. I want to make like a grave. No, not like a grave.
A shrine.
Like a shrine?
A shrine, yeah.
Okay.
To Salah.
Okay.
We're doing drawcraft and some wood.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And where do you build the shrine? Do you build it by the camp, by the road?
I would say if there is a space where I can see the many people camps there, I would say around that space, or next to the road, a little bit 1 meter into the woods.
Okay, yeah. You can easily find a clearing just off the road, where it would be easily visible to passersby. Looks like it would be a nice spot. Has lots of flowers.
Oh, so cute. So I'm going to be doing that.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
I'll take a second to go up to Jinx. And Jinx, I was thinking more about the dreams that you had after reading my letter, and Could you tell me more about the old woman from the first one?
Well, let me thumb back through the notes in my head.
Basically, I just want to get a description to see if it's anyone that rings a bell in my...
Jesus.
Crazy. Back pudding. You just 2017 ear raped us all.
Holy crap! I had to snatch my headset off.
Thank God I keep all of you low.
Holy shit!
Your mic gain just maximized itself.
Okay, is it really loud now?
No.
Nope, it's fine now.
No, it's okay now.
Sorry that my microphone freaked out.
Wow.
So I tell him more about the old woman that I saw in the dreams.
Okay.
We
what
don't
do you
need to
remember?
rehash it.
If you want me to rehash it, DM, if you want me to rehash it, I'm going to have to go back through the notes. Other than I do remember she was a dragonborn.
No. The old woman was a human. A
Oh,
very
wait, we're talking
ancient-looking
about
human.
the mom? The mom was a human?
No, the old woman was a human.
Old woman. Okay, now I'm not remembering which old woman.
Remember, there was an old woman that was caring for the dragonborn lady.
Oh yeah. Okay, now
Is that what Jacob was asking about?
And I just wanted to see if that description sparks any memory or if it's someone that sounds familiar to me.
Okay. I would say probably not, as you were an infant.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Jangso. She don't really sound familiar, but I still really appreciate all you've done for me there.
You are so welcome, and hopefully I'll have another one.
I hope you do too.
All right.
Along with dreams of men with big arms.
Along with dreams of what?
I'll let you keep that one to yourself.
Those dreams make you feel so safe at night in those big, strong arms.
Okay, my headset cut out. I missed what she said, but it tells me it won't be as funny in the retelling.
I said I'd also like to have a dream of men with big arms.
Men with big arms. Okay. You know what they say about with men with big arms, right?
Oh, I think it has
Big
to do with the
sleeves?
feet
They
and the
never
hands.
They have to wear big shirts.
Dun-dun.
Yeah. Yeah, you betcha.
Oh, no. If they wear a smaller shirt, it looks better because it clings nicely.
All right. Anybody else doing anything while camp is being set up and dinner is being readied? If not, then we'll move on into getting things set up for the watch as people begin to bed down for sleep.
Okay, I will take a watch.
Okay.
I can take first watch.
Okay. One more.
Stranger will take third, and he's gonna try.
I'll do it with her.
Okay, double watch.
I can also watch with Stranger because I only need 4 hours.
Okay. So, Kai, during your watch, the night is beautifully alive. There's the sound of the animals in the forest. There's the sound of, just life all around you. Nothing seems out of ordinary.
And I say to myself, Salah is happy because I made the shrine.
Indeed.
And I stay like dreamy during all the time. Like imagine.
Are you a nature cleric or a druid?
A nature.
Oh, like nature domain cleric?
Yep.
Neat. I have not actually seen anyone play one of those before.
No, me either, and it has really cool stuff.
Okay. So next up is Tez. Go ahead and roll a perception check, Tez. 8. Okay.
Oh.
So as your watch begins, everything is also calm and just your regular night sounds. Towards the end of your watch, however, you hear the roaring of rock over rock, and what sounds like, how did it even describe, a rock slide, uh, very close to the camp. And within moments, the entire camp is covered in the dust and debris of the slide coming
Oh
off of the
no.
cliff, right to the other side of the road.
Is this the first or the third watch?
That's the second watch, middle of the night.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
And at this point, the rock slide is loud enough that the entire camp is awoken.
Okay, I'm gonna
Night
look in
terrors.
if I can tell where it's coming from.
Yeah.
What would that be? Investigation?
Yeah, investigation.
Ooh.
Just back the way you came, not far at all, maybe 15 feet back down the road.
Okay, I'm gonna run. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna run and tell the party, like, this is the direction that it's that whatever just happened is coming from. Not sure exactly what's going on, but here it is. Everyone's up, correct?
Yeah, everyone is up. Everyone is awake.
Can we
This
go
was a
investigate?
cacophony of noise.
Yeah, I can
The
imagine.
rumbling, the earth trembling.
So is the camp being overwhelmed by the rock slide, or is it just nearby?
It's not quite. It's nearby, but the dust and whatnot is thick in the air.
Okay.
Could we go to investigate what happened?
Okay. Yeah, you can absolutely go investigate. Roll that
I will
investigation.
take one of my socks and tie it around my
Hey.
head like a mask.
Good call.
I
Good
like
call.
it. I will go doing druidcraft with a puff of air that I can make, so I can clean my around my face, like.
Okay. Okay. Kai, you were asking about going and investigating the slide?
Yeah, I will go with the party if they want to go. I will not go.
I definitely would want to go take a look at what's happening.
Stranger lights
Okay.
a torch.
I'm gonna to help you because I'm bad at it.
You're gonna what? Because you're bad at
I'm
it?
gonna to help.
Oh, you're going to help.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will join the others. And I'll
Okay.
help
Go as
the
well.
dancing
Light up a
lights.
torch.
Lighting torches. All right. Josiah will light a torch and follow as well.
I send out dancing lights.
Dancing lights. Okay. So somebody want to give me a investigation check with advantage? I'll let you all decide who.
I think Nick says the best.
Let's see. Hold on. My character sheet closed. Okay, there we are. Investigation with advantage.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay. In the debris, you see several large gnolls who have been trapped in the debris and are on their dying breath here. They are armed to the teeth.
Is this scripted, or is this ambushers not wanting?
I'll go ahead and run over to help clear them out.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Roll,
join Jinx.
okay. Roll a strength check with advantage to move the boulders.
I'm not gonna have any strength at all.
I can take that if you're assisting.
Oh, we'll let Quinn do it.
All right.
Okay. So, as you're pulling on the large boulders and rocks, you move one, and as it does, the others begin to shift and end up crushing the knolls.
Oh no!
That was an accident.
A good deed never goes unpunished.
Stranger's currently eyes out looking for anything else approaching the camp.
Okay.
We should probably head back to the caravan just in case. These were armed.
Stranger never left the caravan.
Oh, I thought you.
No, Stranger did not go with because.
Okay.
Yeah,
You were talking about lighting up torches and stuff. I thought you went with them.
Yeah, around the caravan.
Gotcha. Okay.
Stranger didn't learn the lesson of follow the party to.
I mean,
this is like 50
to be fair,
feet.
this is 50. Yeah, this is 15 feet. It's within eyesight.
Yeah,
You can see.
He can see you with the torches.
Yeah.
If he said a mile back, I might have considered going with, but you said 15 feet.
Yeah, this is like 15 feet. Like, if it had been a few more feet, if it had been a few feet closer, some of the camp might have been caught up in it.
I send up Twitter to see if he sees any other armed.
Okay. Roll perception for Twitter. Okay. So as Twitter flies into the air,
don't get advantage.
And yeah, don't forget advantage on a 22. But yeah. He does see one more knoll that is running at a dead sprint away from where your location. Just booking it.
I tell everybody and say, do we want to go after him or we want to find out what they were watching?
Are they up on the cliff or are they down?
He's up on the cliff.
And we're
I don't think I can get up there to catch him.
And we're at the
How high is the cliff?
Or we're at the base?
The cliff is about 30, 40 feet.
Okay. Can I try to shoot a light crossbow?
No, this guy he's 30 feet above you and like 100 feet away. You have no feasible possible way to hit it with a crossbow.
I would advise against following it. This appears to have been an ambush gone wrong.
Okay.
Stranger is now going to set up several tripwire. He's going to set up 4 tripwire traps with his spikes and lay down some caltrops around the camp before going back to bed.
Good to know.
Yeah. We'll try to make a perimeter.
So how long does it take us to set up camp?
Probably like
In the evening, probably about 2 or 3 hours.
damn. Then
What?
I guess we're taking our sweet time.
How long does
right?
it take you to? How long does it take you to set up a camp for 20 or 30 people?
Well, it depends on the camp that we're doing, but yeah, I guess we're taking our sweet time with it, not doing like military style. We gotta get here and then out. So
I mean,
yeah, never mind. It's fine.
I mean, I'm just saying.
No, it was my brain being
We-
like, that's not the most efficient. Ignore me.
Should we pack up and move along to somewhere else since the gnolls know where we are? That might be coming back.
That's a good idea.
They can likely track our scent.
Maybe just double the watch.
We could do that too.
Gnolls in your universe look like dog people, correct? Right.
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, good.
Kind of like more like a hyena people.
Yeah. Well, canonically, they're hyena people. I was trying to figure out, wait a second, what if Gnoll doesn't mean Gnoll in this world? Because that was like an assumption based on Stranger's part, because dog snout probably has dog smell.
Yeah, I mean that's a fair assumption.
Yeah.
Keen smelling.
Actually, does Stranger know what a Gnoll is? Can I check? What do I know for that?
I'm sure strangers heard of gnolls.
Probably.
I also just saw a few dead ones in rock pile.
I know, but like, what does he know about Gnolls? I don't know. Moving on.
I would say most of the population of the world has a general concept of what a gnoll is.
Yeah, it's like gnolls, goblins, orcs. Most people know about those.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Should we move or just double the watch?
Like
Well, have we unpacked yet? I guess we have.
Yeah, we're.
Since
two
we're in the middle of a
watches
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys were in the middle of sleeping.
6 hours.
Yeah, I guess.
Double the watch.
I guess by the time we get packed up and move on, the night will be over and we'll be traveling. So might as well just double the watch.
Yes, for
Okay.
me.
What?
That would be
Well,
best.
I've got my 4 hours, so I can be on whatever watch now.
Okay. So Quint and Tez are going to take the final watch.
I thought it was Stranger taking the final. But then
Oh,
I'm setting up
Stranger.
traps now, aren't
Sorry.
I?
Yeah, well, you can do that as part of your watch, I suppose. You can be on watch while setting traps.
That's true. Because I technically
legit.
have to walk the perimeter of the camp to do it. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The
So
camp-
everybody else
the
going
camp-
back to sleep, finish their rest, and all right. So Stranger, let me
Also-
get a perception check. And what's that?
Whoops, I was muted.
He's also.
I'm gonna stay up for the last watch as well, and I'm gonna have my dancing lights along the edge of the cliff.
Okay, I was gonna do
Okay.
something insane. I was gonna try. Stranger was gonna put out his torch and actually close it. He's gonna get up in this tree, gonna put out the torch, close his eyes, and try to specifically listen in the darkness.
Oh.
Exclusively.
Oh,
going to- he's
you
going
know
to-
this isn't where you're at right now. Sorry.
I-
just changed maps. You climb up in that tree though.
Generic
Gotcha.
camp tree.
Gotcha. Should I switch back over? Should I switch back over to the generic camp map?
Yes, actually. Anyway,
No.
but
Totally not.
he's going to actually try and enter a meditative state and focus purely on listening,
Okay.
which is just I'm flavorfully rolling a perception check.
Yeah. Roll perception with a disadvantage.
All right. I mean, I couldn't see shit anyway, so yeah, there
Yeah.
you go, nat one.
There you go.
Wonder attack.
Tez, you want to roll also
Yes, I will.
for this? Okay, good to know. So, Stranger, as the night goes by, and you're set your traps and climbed in your tree. You fall back asleep,
Expected, yes.
and Tez, as you
Yes.
as you continue the watch into the morning, it goes by uneventfully. Nothing else happens.
Awesome.
The caravanners begin waking up and cooking breakfast. Usual morning routine. At this point, everybody else comes awake and to the smell of breakfast, and the morning is yours.
Stranger begins the painfully long task of collecting caltrops.
I can help you, stranger. Don't worry.
Note to self. I don't have that many caltrops to be doing that.
Hey, Jinx. Maybe we should
Yes?
send our bird buddies up to keep an eye out ahead of us for any gnolls trying to ambush us.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Wait, did we ever figure out the save for the spike? Oh, whatever. We do that between sessions.
Okay, you're sending your birds up for what was
Yep.
it? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Scouting ahead for
Scouting
The
ahead.
gnolls.
Okay.
maybe like one ahead and one behind.
Okay. You guys want to roll perception for them?
All right. Where's Twitter's? Perception.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. So as Francois flies up into the air, he's approached by a female bird that gets his attention and just begins fluttering and twittering about, chirping and trying to get his attention, and she succeeds. Twitter, on the other hand, is flying ahead.
Sure.
And doesn't see anything out of the usual.
Sees Francois getting laid.
I mean, seems Francois getting distracted.
Yeah. Shh, don't ruin the joke.
Damn it, Francis. How many times do I have to tell you? We can't afford child support.
That's for the birds.
Well, it is the birds and the bees. But anyway. Yeah, the rest of the day goes by uneventful. As well as the next day goes by uneventful. All right, let me double check this. 3, 4, 5 days now. Okay. At this point, Josiah, I'll let you guys know that you're about 2 days from the next village. Somebody wants to get there as quick as possible, get through it, and just generally, he doesn't want to waste any more time. He wants to push on as far and as fast as he can.
Should we at least stop for a day in the village for supplies?
I think we've got enough supplies. We just need to push on.
If you believe that is best.
I mean, we can stop an hour, right?
1 hour. 1 hour. 1 hour.
Okay.
If you must.
Yeah, I need things to protect you.
All right. Well, when we get there in a couple of days, you can have an hour, and then we're pushing
Thank
through.
you, Saya.
Don't call me sire. Oh, you said Josiah or sire?
Yeah, no, Saya.
Oh, I thought you said sire.
Josiah.
I was like, definitely not a sire.
I garrote
I
a
didn't.
sire.
Okay, so as as you all are setting up camp, a large bat begins to circle the area. It doesn't appear to be hostile. It's just circling,
How big is this bat?
fluttering. It's large.
Like,
It's larger than a normal bat.
oh, I thought it was like size category large.
How
Large.
how far is it?
It's-
Because I'm willing to cast speak with animals and try to see like, hey, what's up, big?
okay.
How big did you say the bat was? I couldn't hear you over the freaky.
Sorry.
It's a large bat. It's not so large as to be a giant bat, but it's definitely larger than a normal bat.
Like
So,
those you can
like-
see in photos. They're like a child size or something like that.
So like
Okay.
2 or 3 feet wingspan sort of thing.
Yeah.
Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
So it's like a fruit bat.
Is it a fruit bat?
Bigger than a fruit bat.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
really big.
Is it a
Alright.
giant white vampire bat?
It is not a it is not a vampire bat. It's roughly about 3 feet. If it were sitting on the ground, it'd be about 3 foot tall.
Okay.
That's a big bat.
Okay. These are
Okay,
pretty big.
Kai. As you cast to speak with animals, it flies down and lands right with you, and says, "Hello, hello, hi, how are you?
Hello. Hello, do you have a name?
My name is Gregor.
Gregor,
I'm sorry, Geiger. Geiger.
Gregor.
Geiger.
What a beautiful name. So you I saw you there. I thought you were hungry. Do you want something to eat?
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
What do you eat?
I eat bugs, and I eat fruit, and I eat any kind of little meat.
Okay, so I take some fruit that I found nearby.
Okay.
So what were you doing here?
I was looking for help. My master. He is my companion. He is stuck. He's been stuck for several days.
Oh no, where?
Down the road a ways. Down the road a ways. He is what is that sound?
It's a curly lift sound.
Curly. Oh. He's been stuck for several days, and stuck in rocks. They fell.
Oh no. Okay, I talked to the party and I relayed the information.
Okay.
Hey, I think we have someone stuck. We should go and help them?
First the river, then
Is it far away? I talked to the bat.
It is. How far away? It is this way.
Okay, but do you think it's far away?
Not far.
I go back in common and I explain the situation to the party.
Okay.
Alright.
So what do
Alright,
you think?
lead the way, Ophelia.
Let's go save this bat's friend.
Should we inform
I'm going to
Josiah?
grab more fruit and I will go in the direction he's guiding.
Okay. After probably about an hour of
Give him some good berries.
there you go. After about an hour of hiking, you come to another large rock slide, and as you approach, you do see a green-clad figure that is trapped in the rocks. From what you can see, it's in really bad shape.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, this looks like right up my alley. Someone want to give me a hand? Get these rocks off him.
I will help you with that. Also,
well, that didn't go too well last time.
First
Yeah.
the river. First the river.
What
Now
about
the-
reduce the size?
Now there's
What
a
was
blood.
that?
Can we try to see if we help him? We are not gonna to make the slide worse.
Someone will look around to make sure if I move the rock, it won't crush him with another rock. It's
What
good
if we
thinking,
grease him
Ophelia.
up with some of my animal tallow?
Well, we're trying to make sure the rocks won't fall on him if we do that first.
All right. So somebody want to make a investigation check for me real quick.
Guidance.
Alright, people.
Well, I'm just gonna stop rolling dice with stranger for the rest of the session. Okay, thanks, bye.
That's okay.
Actually,
It's okay.
for the rest of the game, because
It's okay. It wasn't a difficult DC. As you actually begin to inspect the area, you do notice that the man is already dead.
Aww.
Oh shit.
We're gonna have to
Can we try
explain
to
to this
get
bat
him
the
out?
concept of death, aren't we?
I think it would understand, but it's more your friend is dead.
Should we take him out from here?
Could you please give him a proper burial, please?
Oh,
Yes,
good.
of
The
course.
bat already has come to terms. That's good.
Well, at this point, you realize that this bat was probably this guy's animal companion. He does appear to be a ranger of some sort.
Oh.
Would a bat understand burial rites?
Sure.
I'm gonna to do it anyway.
Well, yeah, that was gonna stop us. I was flavor.
So we take out the body of this creature.
Okay.
Oh, well, that.
And we take him next to a clear, and we make a burial, I think.
Okay.
Are they human or are they something else?
He is an elf.
Okay.
Do we know if it's? I'm going to ritual cast again. Speak with animals and ask him if he is from around here.
We travel a long time. We don't have a home per se. We just go where the land takes us.
Would you like to us to write it in a note so you take it to some familiar from your companion?
Wait, say again?
If we can write a letter and the bat take it to the family of the elf.
Oh, he has no family. He alone.
Oh, poor guy.
So, are we still able to get his body out?
Yes, you are able to eventually dig his body out.
Okay.
Would I know anything about him?
In what way?
Maybe would we have crossed paths or like what kind of elf he is?
No, I would say you probably have never crossed paths with this individual. He's always spent time out in the wilderness, away from others, tracking and hunting beasts.
When we get his body out, I will kind of like, not too obtrusively, like check the body for equipment and stuff.
Okay. When you do find a couple of interesting items. You find a sword with the handle that looks like a bat's wings, and for the cross guard looks like a bat's wings. And you find the handle of a bow.
The handle of a
Sounds
bow.
so cool.
So it doesn't have the string on it anymore.
It doesn't have a string on it.
Interesting.
I can talk to Gregor. It was the name of the bat.
Geiger.
Gregor.
Yeah. Geiger like a Geiger counter.
Gregor. Okay. What he would do with this if it was like something magical or of some sort.
You're asking him what to do with it, the items?
Yeah, if he saw doing something like with a lot of sparks and I don't know, like explain some sort of magic to him.
Well, the items they are powerful. If you want to keep them, I will trade it to you. You can keep them if you take me with you. Keep me fed, and maybe I help you.
Ooh, yes.
I want it.
I was actually gonna ask if we could ask for Bat to come with us.
Yeah.
I will come with you for food.
Yes, of course. You look really nice. You can come with us.
Yay!
While I tell everyone to say, well, when we get back to camp, I can identify these.
Okay.
That's cool. Oh, he's so cute.
Okay.
The flying fox.
Yep. Most adorable breed of bat.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Does he look younger? Like he may become bigger?
Yeah. He does seem
Oh Jesus.
young.
You're gonna need a lot of
Right,
fruit.
Francis.
It appears
I
we
will
have
raise-
a young giant bat.
There's a good chance that this bat would be big enough soon enough that I would jinx for me to use it as a mount.
Cool.
I don't think giant bats are large.
There is a possibility in a distant future where that would be a possibility. Not anytime soon.
Actually, instead of looking it up and possibly seeing stats I'm not supposed to see, are giant bats size category large?
They are size
Okay.
category large.
Yeah.
And I have seen games where they have been used as mounts.
Yeah. I know the Black Raven tribe of Brain, I Need You. The Uthgar tribals use giant ravens and they're the same size.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
medium
We
creatures
need
can
to
ride
awaken
large.
him so he can speak common.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We've got a druid. We can do that eventually.
Here's a good question. Can an
That's so
awakened
cool.
giant bat get class levels? Rogue training for a stranger.
Don't know if
TBD.
that's how awakened works.
TBD.
So I assume we go back to the camp. And
Did you
then-
guys?
Back,
Did you guys do
back to the
burial?
caravan. Back to the caravan.
Yep.
You did bury him. Give him a nice little funeral. All right.
Now let's
Yeah.
see.
Put some
Yeah, we'll bury him.
flowers. And I make the ceremony.
What kind of ranger is Tez, by the way?
Tez isn't a ranger. She's a druid.
Oh. Why do I keep thinking you're a ranger?
I don't know.
She's the druid kind of ranger.
The druid kind of ranger that turns into a bear.
She's the kind of
Yes.
the kind of ranger that doesn't have any fighterness in it.
Not at all.
Kind of ranger, but it's not a ranger.
Yeah.
She's the kind of ranger that a ranger would be if it was a druid.
I guess just from the picture, it kind of reminds me of a ranger more than a druid. For whatever reason.
I mean, all I see is one of the sassy black singer women from Hercules.
Wait, you see?
Love that movie. Tessa's profile picture.
Hercules.
Yeah.
One of the muses.
Oh, muses! That was the word. Thank you.
Are you seeing something I'm not seeing? Because I'm seeing a.
Not her token, her profile picture for Roll20. So in the chat.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I have those minimized player names only. Oh. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I see it now. Okay. Back to.
Are we
Alright,
still on
so-
the map with a river in the middle of it?
You are not. I don't have a map made for this though.
Okay.
I didn't. I figured we'll do theater of mind for this tonight. There's not really anything that requires a map planned, as it were, unless you just want,
No, I was just making
maps
sure I was on
for
the same
campsites.
page as everybody.
Yeah.
Just
I'll say. I
checking.
mean, I could consistently make different campsites if you guys want for this, but it just seems.
Nah, no worries.
I would recommend like
Get
Yeah.
like two
3 separate campsites.
or 3 camp maps.
Bree is
and
back.
Bree.
Killer.
Just comes up behind her. I am the
Kill
rogue
it
now.
with fire.
I am the rogue
Why is it so
This is
small?
this is my party now.
now. Shh, just let it happen.
These are my friends.
I just read the description of the stabbing, and it's really funny.
The stabbing, yeah.
Yeah, with the stuff, the stuff, with the stuff.
It's interesting that the last thing in chat before you, Garrett, is "Damn dog, I'll be back."
Yeah.
Poor dog.
He's the most annoying little fucking shit. Like, he's a dog that is absolutely frantic in every little thing he wants, and when you go out there to give it to him, he just starts dragging his feet and taking forever and thinking, do I really want it? Toss that dog out the window.
Let's see. Let me go ahead. Show to players. Show to everyone.
Got here the giant bat.
Yes. Who's only large at the moment because he's young.
Wait, what?
On medium, you mean?
Huh?
Also,
No.
is there supposed to be a some stats there, or is it just the word Geiger? On
Right
the
now, it's
sign
just. Right now, it's just. Yeah. Hold on.
I don't know.
Hold on. One moment.
Is it meant to be a handout?
It is a handout.
Yes. At the moment, yes. Because it's just there
There it
you
is.
go. Well, ignore the story there. I just put that in there so I could remember it. But take away the important information there.
I like how it's
Now I
dude.
would like to multi-class in Ranger. I make it Ranger.
I mean, you don't have to multi-class in the Ranger, but
Yeah, but I don't know. Looks cool.
I'll leave it to you to do what you wish with your character.
Okay, thank you.
I won't sway. I won't try to sway you one way or the other. All right.
Time to go
So
paladin with
you're all
stranger.
Back to the
back at
back
camp.
to the caravan.
All right, back to camp. As you get back to camp, it's dark now. It's well into the night. What do you guys want to do?
I will identify the 2 items.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh no, I missed dusk prayers.
Ooh, looks nice.
Is that Dragon Slayer?
No.
I mean, it looks like it with the dragon motifs.
They put the what?
To be fair, I've never actually seen art of the Dragon Slayer weapons. I just assumed
That
the
is-
dragon motifs.
Dragon motif. What do you see in a dragon motif?
The Alistair sword.
That is a bat, sir, not a dragon.
Legendary bow?
No. What?
Jesus.
That is a nice bow.
It is a nice bow.
Wow.
What
Yeah,
about
it's
the
really nice.
What about the Alistair sword that does 2d6 fucking lightning damage?
And then she casts lightning bolt.
I would like to have that, if that's alright.
A sword.
Yeah.
What?
Sure, you can have the sword. Who uses a bow?
Stranger. But
Ranger.
is it a long bow or a short bow?
Yes.
It
Any
is
bow.
yes.
Any bow.
Interesting.
It is literally okay. So the bow is literally just the grip, the handle of the bow. It doesn't become a full bow until you draw the bow,
Yeah.
and then it's whatever size you use.
Ooh.
There you go.
So let's see. The sword is okay.
Be ridiculous.
So what extra plane of being is it going to be hunting us down after this?
Oh no. But yeah, by the way, first the river, now a bunch of rock slides. We're gonna it's fucking earth elementals next. Here we go. We're gonna get attacked by all the elemental types.
We just need
confident.
the avatar to pop up.
It's hags, I tell you. Fucking hags are sending elementals after us.
No, just kidding.
Turns out this is just Frozen 2.
Now here's the question.
How do I add this to my character sheet?
You're gonna have to. We're gonna have to type it in. I don't think there's actually a.
That's fine.
So who's getting the bow?
I think Stranger, right?
Yay! Also, that Alistair sword, holy shit.
That
Okay.
bow is ridiculous, though.
It is.
Yeah.
Indeed a daughter
And the
Rooney,
sword
neighbor, you
is
know?
really good too. But I think
Yeah.
the bow of changing the
Use your elemental
really
damage.
awesome.
So that is good.
Maybe
That's-
cast Detect Magic on the bat to make sure it is really a bat.
That's a good question.
Yes, I can ritually cast that as well.
Okay. As you cast the detect magic and it takes effect, the bat glows momentarily.
Oh.
No, not really. It's just a bat. It's just a large bat.
Oh.
It's a big fluffy bat friend.
If you hug it, it becomes the this cape of that lets you fly in the night. I don't remember the name.
Wait, what?
No, it
If
was
you-
just something I was imagining
Oh,
that it would be funny.
like
Like
yeah,
if you
no, it's
really-
totally
Alright.
totally not really a bat.
So these are definitely these items are definitely not cursed.
Oh, they might
Right.
be. That's a
Well,
very
we
fair
identified
point.
them.
Yeah, you identified them.
I don't think Identify tells you if it's cursed.
I don't know if does it. Mm. Didn't tell you that scarf was cursed.
It tells you the school of magic, but I don't think it tells you if it's cursed.
Oh, that's
No,
lovely.
that's Detect Magic.
No, identify.
Identify usually tells you if something's cursed, I think.
Oh, okay.
These are not cursed.
Yay!
Yay.
What is the catch?
So, the enemies we fight are gonna get much harder.
The catch is you're gonna need them
Oh.
eventually.
Oh no.
I mean, that's a pretty good catch.
Yeah.
How eventually? Like today eventually, or like 6 months from now eventually?
This very moment.
Right
does
now,
sword require attunement?
What's that?
Does the sword require attunement?
Yes.
Yeah, they both do.
Okay.
We're all agreed I'm taking the sword, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
we got to start keeping track of slots.
Who does the most attacks? I think it's our fighter.
No, I'm just asking because we got to start keeping track of attunement slots.
That's true. Which is not that bad.
Mm-mm.
Here's the thing of all the things that we've collected.
God, this thing could do force damage to. Holy shit.
Oh, nice. So we keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Okay, so
oh, this thing. Does this take arrows?
no.
Oh. Guys, I think this thing might be cursed.
Ophelia, can you ask Geiger where his friend got these items from?
Okay, during the trip I'm going to ask him using ritual casting of speak with animals. I'm going to ask him if he knows something about these items and where we can get more, because they are really awesome.
He always has them the whole time I know him.
Good bad friend.
How long do they know each other for?
We've known each other for my whole life.
How old are you?
I am. I am. My whole life.
Ask him how many winters it's been.
Sorry, I had to cut off because I wasn't listening anything.
What?
I couldn't listen
hear anything.
anything you say.
Oh. They were asking how long is how old is the bat? He doesn't really have a idea of how long.
That's what I was
Doesn't really keep track of time.
asking how many winters. Because that's something that would, how many times has it gotten really cold in your life?
Well, we travel to the mountains a lot, so we get cold a lot.
Damn it.
It's possible that he could be like only a couple months old.
Yeah.
And that's just how big they are.
He's probably at least a couple of years old. He's old enough to have a little bit of experience already as an animal companion.
So.
Jesus. Yeah.
That's with sneak attack, though.
But the sneak attack seems to be. Oh, for some reason that we came in as your radiant damage on the first one.
Wait. Oh wait. That damage is wrong. That's 48. That damage is wrong.
I was like, wait, that's a little bit higher than what I was expecting.
Yeah, that damage is wrong. Un momento.
I'll say I may have to nerf it if that was the correct damage.
2d8 plus dex plus.
I mean, I know it's going to be high, but it shouldn't have been that high.
I can add the damage annually. Oh, wait,
No, wait.
there it is.
I'm doing.
But D10 is only on a crit, though.
I know, that's
right.
what I was
The D10 is only on a crit.
I know, I was trying to make it do that, but I'm messing with the sheet macros. I'm fixing it.
Oh, you know what? I didn't. Okay. There was supposed to be some Nat 1.
There it is. They explode.
No, they don't explode, but.
There we go. That's better.
If you get a natural 1, you die.
Oh no.
Okay, I'll have to tweak it later.
Oh God.
That's
I
not.
forgot. Huh?
I was going to say 2d8 plus. I mean, you right now you shouldn't have more than a 4 or 5 mod on that, right?
Are
you adding in sneak attack?
It's 2d8 plus 4 plus sneak attack here is what I did here. That 26.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Or wait, something's happening with the on crit damage.
It needs to get out of the radiant damage, though, right?
I made sure it's all radiant damage, but I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the crit damage.
Okay, I think you set up your sneak attack wrong.
It's applying sneak attack to both of them. That's what's happening. I have a checkbox sneak attack macro, so that would be 26 plus 6. So yeah. So it'd be 32 on crit.
You're not always going to be
it'd be
though, so you shouldn't be automatically.
Well, I'm really. You say I'm not always going to be doing sneak, but a good rogue is always doing sneak.
I mean,
but so it should be saying the 2d8 plus 4, right?
Yeah, it should say 2d8 plus 4.
Well, yeah, I can just.
And then do the. And then add the.
Why is
the
it
little in purple text for sneak?
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
What is that 1d6 it's adding? What the fuck? I do not have sneak active. Bad short bow. What are you doing? 1d 2d8 plus dex radiant damage. I'll fix this. You guys go on.
Okay. Cool.
During the days of traveling, I would like to teach some
Jesus Christ, I get to cast lightning bolt as a charge.
Yeah.
Yep. Ridiculous.
Well, since Kai can speak to our friend, should he be the one to run the sheet?
The barbarian can cast for highest level spells out of everyone.
Well, we're gonna level up pretty soon, so. Also, that range. Holy shit. But what's making it add that d6?
Where should I put Geiger? I'll put him in the players, I guess. Even though he's not a player. That's where I've got Twitter and Jinx as well.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20 on the attack. That's why it's adding that d6. There we go. Okay, so 2d8 plus 4. Good. And then, good. I fixed it, everyone. Now let's see if I really fixed it.
Jinx, I almost put you in the new folder called Critters.
Oh, I'd be a critter.
You want to be a critter?
I'll be a critter.
You can be a critter. I need to find a.
Then it's not adding the sneak attack for reasons. Oh wait, yeah, it is. It's bugged. I fixed it. And then it adds it. You anger me, glitchy macros.
Well, I'll have to find a icon for him later.
Okay. 2d8 plus 4 plus 2d6 plus 5. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. Good. Job done. Fixed it. For reals this time.
So technically, a stranger could start throwing arrows into the air and make it like a rainbow, using every every element with the bow.
Well, I don't think I can do it simultaneously.
Well, the way you have it set up right
Ridiculous.
now, it's automatically adding the sneak attack and the crit.
I don't have it automatically. I'm checking the boxes that make it do that. I can also roll it without. That's 2d8 plus 4.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so the one above it, it was because it was not a crit roll, but it's.
Yeah, I was just testing the thing.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, it occurs to me there's no point in me having the Elementalist Bow crit modifier thing, because I can't add that retroactively, so I'm stupid.
Wait, say that again?
Nothing, I'm calling myself an idiot for doing something stupid. Everything's alright.
Okay.
Nothing
You
is
still have the ring of
bad.
holding.
Sorry?
I think Alan's got gross stuff in it.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Oh,
did you,
the bag of colding?
The bag of colding?
Got
Yeah.
burbling
I have a
bits.
bag of holding. Yeah, it's full of bits of burbling.
Make a coin purse out of its nutsack.
What?
And I'll sell it at an airport.
Ew.
Ew.
If you come to Australia, you can buy kangaroo scrotum wallets
What?
at the airport.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's really a thing, huh?
Yeah.
Is that for like unsuspecting tourists?
No, maybe you want. Maybe
Like,
you
it's a
want.
big countrywide joke.
I mean, you can buy them just about anyway.
Odd question.
Uh-huh.
And you can't cast spells while raging. But can you cast a spell through a magic item like that
I
while
would say
raging?
no. I will say no.
Cool.
The same rules apply for spells if casting it from an object, I would assume. So we're gonna say yeah.
I have
You can't
no
rage.
idea.
Does
I'm gonna
this-
sage advice that.
Does the sword have its own save DC? Because if it does, that means the sword
It
is
does.
casting it, not him.
Does it have its own what?
Save DC.
Does.
Like, if it
What
was
saves
using his spell save DC based off his stat, then yeah, that would maybe count like he's casting it. But if it has its own, that means the sword is casting it.
No. This is the player may expend one or more charge as an action to cast.
So it uses like a save DC based off his stats.
No, it has its own DC, but the DM is ruling that it
Oh, okay.
counts as the player.
All right.
The player, yeah, it has its own save DC because the DC of the person that made the sword, which was 17. The person casting or using the action to cast the spell still has to meet the, you can't cast a spell while raging type. You know what I mean? Still has to actually be able to stop and cognitively cast. The
So
spell.
it actually requires you to make the components. It's not speak the command word and go.
No, it's expending a charge on the sword.
No, I was
But you
referring
have
to
to-
like how magic items do this. I was making a
DM has made
comparison.
a ruling.
Moving on. DM has spoken. Wasting everyone's time.
You would have to follow the same rules of casting a spell.
Yeah.
You're just using the sword as a focus, basically.
I was trying to understand the headspace and wasting everyone's time. The DM has spoken. Moving on.
No problem. It's a great range option that I didn't have before. 100 feet. Boom.
I mean, that's a heck of an option.
100 feet in a line as well. So
Yep.
if you can line them up, you can hit multiple people.
Oh yeah.
Boom, boom.
Also,
boom,
aren't
boom.
you? What color Dragonborn are you? Gold?
Bronze, so it fits in
Oh.
nicely with my theme.
Well,
Lightning and lightning.
I thought bronze did fire.
Nice.
I know brass does fire. Bronze does lightning.
Oh, that's confusing.
God, get it right.
Talk to Gary Gygax.
No, I was referring more to the concept of brass and bronze look very similar. So it's like, is that a brass dragonborn
Oh, yeah.
or a bronze dragonborn?
Yeah, can you tell the difference?
I mean, you
That's
can.
racist.
You can, but it's like a very small color
No,
difference.
no, but can you tell the difference? I know I can,
I would
but
need
can
to.
you?
I would need to hold it to the light and look at the correct angle to tell you the exact coloration. I need to find that
Right.
more yellowish tint.
Okay. What's the party doing now? Everybody bedding down? Moving on? Also, by the way, guys, we are going to cut it a little bit short tonight, probably in like 45 minutes or so. Because I do got to get up. I got to be on the road at 4 in the morning.
No problem.
So,
Yeah, no worries.
We should probably buy a sack of oranges or other fruits.
oh, yes. Wait, does Awaken gives them. Oh my goodness, guys.
You get what?
Sorry, what?
Nothing.
Nothing. After all that, nothing.
I think you're saying does it give them charisma, so it's like disguise kit proficiency, I don't know.
So, the night goes on uneventfully. You wake up and you're able to make your way over the next couple of days to the next town. Josiah says, "If you guys want to shopping, and let us be on our way." We're about 5 days out now from the. Hold on, let me double check, make sure that's right. From the capital. That's wrong. Hold on. Actually, I think I skipped. No, I skipped a section of the journey here. We gotta. No, that's should be right. Let me just.
Stranger will drop 15 gold on 30 days rations.
Okay, Orbigal is the town you're at now, which is about 200 miles from the capital. What are we moving at? 40 miles per day? Yeah. 5 days, guys.
We're getting closer.
Now, he looks at the party and says, we have a decision to make. That captain back there on the road those weeks back told us to either go north or south to go around the lake town of Abrid. If we go north, it'll be an easier path, but it'll be a longer path. If we cut to the south, it'll be a shorter path, but it's gonna be a much more dangerous path.
Dangerous how? As in riders
Well,
or treacherous terrain?
A little bit of both. There's some swampland down there that usually has some foul beasties in it, as well as some highwaymen that frequent the area. There's all sorts of dangers that lie in there.
It would be best to go north. We can handle highwaymen, but we can't stop the carts from falling into a ravine or sinking into the mud.
Well, there are paths and whatnot. It is a used road, as long as nothing's destroyed any of the paths, i.e., like the rock slides that we've had to deal with here. But it, yeah, again, like I said, all manner of foul beasties.
We're here under your employ, so I think that, or at least for me, I would trust what you feel is the right decision to make.
Well, I'd like to make all due haste. However, if you're not up to the challenge, then 2 extra days for the safety of the rest of the caravan wouldn't be untowards either. So, I'm gonna actually leave this decision to you all to decide whether you think you're capable of protecting the caravan on the southern route, or if you should take the northern route if you're not feeling up to the challenge.
I feel that going the short.
Speaking to the group a little bit aside from Josiah, one, I'm a bit hurt by those words that I wouldn't think we're capable. But what does everyone think?
I believe it's worth even taking a pay cut to take the safe route. Even if we can handle it, that does not mean we should try to. Looking for trouble will only lead to more corpses.
Right, but it's gonna to be.
Oh, that's one vote for the easy route. Anyone else?
I say to the short one.
As if you're talking, I can't hear you.
Jinx will kind of like elbow Ophelia and say, "Help me here." And she will close her eyes and raise her hands up to the sky and say, "Oh, DM in the sky, which way have you planned adventures for us and would prefer us to go?"
I have a spell to do that. Not now, but I can have
Well, word of advice, guys. I'm pretty sure he has a bullet loaded in both barrels to shoot us with. It's just different bullets or the same bullet applied differently.
So, I think if we go to the shorter,
There are. I will say this. There are distinctively different things planned for either way. However, that lies on you all though. The chips are in your hands.
Alright, I just got back. What did I miss?
We're voting.
Well, we suddenly there was this huge giant rock slide and we're all TPK'd, so now we gotta roll new characters.
Yeah. I'm going to be playing my Fiend Pact Warlock.
Who?
Don't worry,
What does
he's
everyone
got...
think about a Gif Yankee Mystic?
He's got criminal spy background, so he's a skill monkey. It's fine. Can still pick locks.
We're debating whether to take the harder route to the south, it's more dangerous but quicker, or the easier, safer route to the north that's 2 days longer. Josiah would prefer us to go south and save time, but he says 2 days is not much of a waylay if we feel it's safer.
Is the dangerous way through that fishing village or whatever it was that
we've already been through the fishing village.
We were told about? No, we were told by those.
Okay, so that's what this conversation was. That's what this conversation was. Is Josiah was pointing out the fact that the captain had told you guys to avoid Abrid. So you can do that by either going the north route or the south route. The south route is shorter but harder. The north route is longer but safer.
Well, our job is to get him to the capital safe, so we should take the safe route. But we were going to come back to the town afterwards anyway to check it out.
Jinx walks over to Josiah and says, "By the way, our friend here has been looking for a purple flower and I describe what saffron flower looks like. Have you spotted that in either of these directions before?
I can't say as I have. I've never been one to look at flowers much.
Okay.
What
well,
about any of the other folks in the caravan?
We have 1 hour in town. Are you gonna ask around for the whole hour?
It says the easier route.
Okay. So
Seems like money votes for the easier route. So
Yeah.
okay.
Are we in a town right now?
You are in town right now. You are in the town of Orbigle.
Or big
I
old.
Alright, can I
want to buy some things.
I would like to look around for anyone that's selling spices or potion ingredients or anything like that.
Okay. Roll a quick investigation. What'd you get? I'm tabbed out.
18.
18. Okay, you can find a couple of shops easily enough. The first one you come to, kind of a rundown, rickety-looking shop, manned by a halfling inside. What in the world?
Hello, do you have any saffron?
Saffron. Yeah, I've got a little bit of saffron. How much you need?
How much do you have?
Well, I got about a pound of ground saffron, if that'll work for you.
Pound, Jesus. How much
Take
would
it
that be?
Well, saffron's hard to come by in these parts, so we're looking at probably about 10 gold.
10 gold for a pound. Jesus. I'll take it.
Okay, here you are then.
You insult me, sir. I'll take it.
No, that's cheap. Jesus.
That was like the canter you did.
Okay, I am definitely not taking you car shopping.
No,
That is not how
saffron
you
is more expensive than gold.
That is not how
Is
you
it?
negotiate.
Yeah.
Hold on. What's the D&D price for saffron? I was
I
thinking.
have no idea, but in real life, it's more expensive than gold.
I think the D&D
it really?
price is actually like 10 gold a pound. One moment. Oh wow, price in D&D-5E surprisingly accurate. 1 pound of saffron is 15 gold.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So I was thinking it was 5 gold. So, I was trying to do double. So 30 gold then. Sorry, I thought it was cheaper in D&D. Not gonna lie.
How much do I need for a potion?
Less than the pound.
How much less?
We do have
probably just a few ounces.
just a quick thing.
Considering how much trouble you've gone to find this stuff, you want to be able to make it more than once, right?
I'll get half a
That's
pound.
a fair point.
Oh my God!
All right.
I'll give you coal to be able to buy all he has after you've hunted for it this long.
Fun fact, if he has any saffron flowers or seeds, we do have a druid and a nature cleric in the party, and there is something druids and nature clerics are famous for.
Do you have any saffron seeds, perchance?
No, I haven't got any of them.
What about any saffron bulbs?
Nope, just this here.
Just for
Flowers.
ground.
Yep. I bought this off of a merchant coming through.
How long ago did he come through?
A couple of weeks ago.
Which way was he headed?
He was headed north.
Alright, north it is.
The campaign was based on the look of
100%.
saffron.
Yep.
Into the wilds in search of saffron.
Level 20, we fight a saffron beast.
Oh my god, saffron elementals. Saffron golem. Stranger would like to spend 15 gold pieces, or would like to buy 30 days rations if possible, which would amount to 15 gold pieces.
Yeah, you can find that easy enough.
And I want to buy 70 gold piece of silver power to make 3 ceremony rituals.
Okay.
And
you, how much? 75 gold pieces worth of
silver
silver?
powder.
Yeah, you can probably find that here.
Okay.
Yeah, you can find that easy enough in a couple of the local shops.
Okay, so I go through a couple of shops to buy that and some rune bones as a component of augury.
Rune bones?
Yeah, it says like it has to be something of divination thing. So,
okay. You're not gonna find that here.
or something similar. It doesn't need to be bones, but I think they look cool.
Yeah, they don't have a divination specialist in this town. Anybody that specializes in that sort of items.
I think you just need chicken bones.
And I will buy some exquisite fruit to my friend the bat.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
I will buy.
Sorry.
I will buy I will look for like 3 doses worth of replenishing herb ingredients for Find Familiar.
Okay, so that's what? That's incense and
charcoal and and herbs, some kind of herbs. Yeah, it's pretty basic.
What was the? All right, I think it's 100 gold worth of incense.
No, it's
right?
10 gold. 10 gold.
10 gold worth of incense.
And charcoal and all that.
Is it? I thought it was more expensive than that.
Well, and the one that downloaded from Roll20 says 10 gold pieces worth.
Yeah, it's not that expensive to cast Find Familiar. It's a first level spell.
Okay, yeah, 10 gold piece worth of charcoal, incense, and others. Okay. Yeah, that's easy enough. You can find those in town.
Okay. I'll take that up. All right.
Is there a blacksmith in this town?
Yeah, you can find a blacksmith here.
I would like to buy a small file.
Small file. Well, I don't really have any files for sale per se. I do, I've got that old one over there. It's not very good. It's pretty worn down. You can have that thing if you want it. I don't use it.
How big is it?
3 or 4 inches long.
How wide?
Probably about an inch.
Oh, that's pretty big. Can I commission a file and pay him extra to get it done by the morning?
We only have an hour in town.
Yeah, you have an hour in town.
An hour?
Yeah, Josiah wants to push through.
Yeah, that file was just too big. I don't suppose there's a jeweler anywhere in town.
I think Carpenter's Tools would have a file, by the way.
Well, I only want like a small jewelry file. I don't need a.
Let's see.
I don't need like a rasp or anything.
It's kind of it's a small town. There's probably not a jeweler here. I think that blacksmith or a carpenter would be the closest you're gonna get. and they're gonna have closer to, the same size carpentry rasps, not necessarily a small file.
Yeah, I think my one's just gonna be too big. Actually, no, I'll take it anyway.
Well, there you go.
I can use it for something else.
Okay. There you go. No charge. Don't worry about it. It's just junk anyway.
Just use the file to file down the size of the file.
Is there anyone around town that might sell healing potions?
Yeah, you can find a couple of apothecaries.
I'd love to grab some more healing potions.
If I'm not mistaken,
Alright.
our resident druid has herbalism kit proficiency, so don't be afraid to go looking for herbs.
Have what proficient? Sorry.
Herbalism kit.
Yeah.
It's 1 work day to make a potion of healing, 25 gold pieces worth of materials, which can probably be found in nature. So keep that in mind.
Actually,
I'd
do
like to go
not
ahead and
have
pick some up.
a healer's kit though.
It's not a healer's kit, it's herbalism kit to make potions of healing.
I don't have that one.
You guys are
I'd like to pick up a couple of healing potions.
I was saying, he was like buying healing potions, I was saying like we can technically make them ourselves with our resident druid.
Tez has a healing kit, not a herbalism.
If you're a druid, you get herbalism kit proficiency automatically. Or no.
Doesn't matter. I want to buy one now.
Yeah, you can. I was just saying.
Okay. What did I just miss? My internet just shit out on me.
It's nothing.
Not much. Just debating about kits and what you can make with what kits. I'd like to purchase some. Quint would like to purchase some healing potions.
Okay. The apothecary says, "Yeah, I can do that for you. I've got I've got a couple of regular healing potions here, a couple of greater healing potions."
Well, how much do your graders run?
Well, a greater healing potion runs in the ballpark of about 260 gold.
I'll take the regular healing potions. And how much are those?
60.
I'll go and take 2 of them.
All right, here you are. Here you are. Yep. All right. Anything else for you?
Nope, I'll do it for me. Thank you very much.
All right. He hands you over a couple of healing potions.
Actually, I would like to buy, if I have it, nitric acid and sulfuric acid.
Let me see here. Roll an investigation check for me. Yeah, you look around town and you're not able to find anybody to sell you any acids.
All right.
DM,
Yes.
is there a bookstore in town?
There's not.
How about apothecary or herbalist? That I know are in, actually.
Yes, there is an apothecary. You just
Would our fine apothecary have a book on local flora and fauna that are used for medicinal purposes, or even non-local ones.
You can certainly go try.
I would like to go ask. How much time do we have left after Stranger buys his rations?
Not much. Probably about 10 minutes.
And Stranger doesn't know how far it is, so I guess we're go. One moment, I need to go garrote Josiah. Okay, we have all the time we need.
How many days have we been traveling, by the way?
I'd say at this point, probably about, let's see, it would have been 9 if you gone straight through, but you got stopped and then delayed. So you're probably at about 11 days.
I wonder what Josiah's running from.
Alright, I need to get some rations too. I would be just about out.
You guys,
considering the times that I went hunting.
You would have
What do you
noticed
mean what he's running from?
You would have noticed Stranger carrying a big bundle of rations, walking by the party saying, "I've procured rations for all of us," and loading them on the cart. There's 30 days rations there for anyone to use.
I could call him the
Thank
stranger.
you.
Those were for the party.
Okay, time's winding down here.
Yep.
Any last minute preparations? All right, well, let us hit the road then. I believe we've got everything we need. Did you guys decide which route you want to take?
We believe going to the north would be the best option, as we need to get your caravan there alive. I will take a pay cut. Only pay me for one of the 2 days.
Well, I'd say you have all earned every cent you've got coming to you so far. So, well, don't worry about it.
Excellent.
Okay. So, you all strike out to the north, and as you make your way along to the north, the land becomes hilly, but there are well-worn paths over the hills. As you look further to the north, you can see in the distance some mountains. They're it's not like a mountain chain, but it's a mountain here, a mountain there. And as you look further east, you're able to see more mountains, to where it is almost forming a chain. As you all are making your way, Josiah's pointing out throughout the land. He's pointing out the different mountains and telling all kinds of stories about fantastic tales and old wives' tales about some of those lands, and the days go by pretty uneventfully.
Can Stranger look for venomous herbs and creatures?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check. We're gonna do one investigation check for the whole trip.
Oh no. Okay, here we go.
Hey.
Good to know. So over the course of the next several days, you are, a couple of venomous snakes, some fungus that you know of to be poisonous, a couple things that you think might be poisonous, but you're not really sure.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll say 2 venomous snakes, a handful of the fungus, and three or four plants. We'll go with three plants that you're unsure of.
2 of the
would I be
dangerous
able to-
fungus? Or a handful, sorry.
Sorry, what was that?
It was one dangerous fungus. Sorry. Carry on.
Yeah, a handful of the dangerous fungus. So, that, yeah, probably 2 or 3 caps.
Excellent. Stranger will ask Ophelia, who seems to be the best at animal handling, to assist in milking the snakes.
I'm gonna to ritual cast what is it? Speak with animals.
Oh no.
Okay.
And explain what we are gonna to do, but referring that we are gonna to make a really good gift if it helps doing this.
Roll a persuasion check.
Better not be offering it, my bad.
Bite this jar.
Okay. The snake replies, "Okay, I'll help you." Such a
thank you.
such a nice human.
I'm so glad I bought a bunch of
I'm an
vials.
elf, but it's okay.
You
All
really
2
good
legs.
to see.
All 2 legs looks the same.
all look the same
True,
to us.
that makes sense. Okay, after this, we're gonna to hand some things you want to eat for you for the helping. So thank you.
Nice little mice, or nice.
Nice mice.
Okay, we are gonna
That's
to gather
nice.
many.
You're gonna what?
I'm talking to the serpent and saying that we're gonna to find many mice for it.
Okay.
I did not know you were parcel tongue, Ophelia.
You don't know me, bitch. No, I'm kidding.
Harry Potter reference shot down with extreme prejudice.
Our sweet Ophelia, my goodness.
Who did we just lose?
I think we gained
Or-
someone, actually.
I cycled.
Dang.
Couldn't. I cycled. I couldn't hear Ophelia talking. So
Oh. Welcome back. All right.
I'm really kind with animals and beings of the world. No worries. So yeah, after I help a stranger, I'm gonna to go with him to find some mice.
Okay, how
Okay.
much snake venom did we get? I have various vials.
It's a small snake. So not a whole lot. Probably enough for 1 dose of whatever you're making.
Across both snakes?
Hmm?
Across both snakes?
Crossbolt snakes?
Like, across both snakes, because I caught 2.
Oh, across both snakes.
Yeah.
No, one each. One each.
Oh, okay, neat.
One dose each. One
Okay.
each.
Neat. Got what I was hoping for. Alright, I'll go mouse hunting with Ophelia.
Okay. Feeding the snakes.
Yeah.
Okay, Scott, you were saying.
During the trip, am I able to brew my true seeing potion?
I would say you're not able to brew while on the road for this.
All right.
That's gonna take a steady,
Position.
yeah, a table to set up on, and probably a day or 2 of downtime.
Now, if we had like
Okay.
a portable hole.
And then the last thing I want to do is, over the time, use the file and file down the ghoul claws to make sort of daggers out of them.
The what claws?
Ghoul claws.
The ghoul claws.
Oh, the ghoul claw. Oh, I forgot about those. Okay.
We could probably make arrows
Okay.
out of those, actually. Like arrowheads. but they might get lost.
It's gonna be a small dagger. I mean, well, how big are ghoul claws? Let's see.
They're like elongated, sharp human fingers. So probably thickness of a human finger, but a bit longer. Could probably make one hell of a Castus out of it. Like some spiked knuckles.
I would say you could probably make like a small punching dagger out of it. Not anything large though. Probably about 2-3 inches at most.
Well, if it's too small, I'll just make some arrowheads then.
Okay, yeah, they'd be perfect for arrowheads.
Alright.
And I'll say, yeah, you can whittle away on those while you're traveling.
Alright. How many would I be able to make?
How many ghoul claws?
3
did you end up
claws.
with? 3 claws. Let's say 2 each.
Alright.
Yeah. Not even gonna make you roll for it. Just whittling away on them. Easy enough.
Would you even need to whittle ghoul claws?
I mean, well, he's dividing them up into different. So he'd have to carve them at some point. So whittling is carving, same difference.
Yeah, and you'd have to carve notches to put them on the shaft and all that. Yeah. That makes sense.
I got a file. I can do it with that.
You do it with a knife.
All right. What else you guys want to do on the road?
One day I would like to cast a ceremony and make holy water, a vial of holy water.
Easy enough.
Stranger would like to try and use his poisoner's tools to make something out of that dangerous fungus. But first he will ask Ophelia, do you know what this fungus is?
Sorry, what?
Do you know what this dangerous-looking fungus is? And he presents the dangerous mushroom.
Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I can see it, but not too much into understanding the nature, because my intelligence is -1.
Oh.
Yeah.
What about Tim?
But I can see it. I can help you find it if you need it.
No, well, he has the mushroom. He's asking, do you know what it is? That means, can you please roll a nature check?
I have -1.
Oh,
No,
I thought the.
I might can identify it for you.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh.
I go more on the spiritual side, more than the nature.
I thought the.
I'm nature.
Thank you, Tess. I thought Ophelia would know. I'm sorry.
I have to have at least one flaw. You know, I'm super.
I have no idea how this works, but I make it do.
So Tez, you know that the fungus that he is showing you is typically used for making poisons that blind people temporarily.
Ooh.
Okay. That's nice.
Don't let you go blind.
Also, if you need to milk any more snakes, I'm pretty sure I could turn into one that you could just get poison from.
I would appreciate that, yes.
That's an interesting.
I hope you will let me milk you in the future, Tez.
Okay, that's
I knew that would be super creepy coming out with the stranger's canter.
That's just creepy, no matter how you say it.
It is, but with Stranger's Cancer, it's even more. That's like what you hear some crazed hobo say from behind a trash can when you're in the wrong part of town.
If it's got tits, I can milk it.
Oh my God, what is that from Meet the Parents?
Meet the Parents.
Yeah.
Also, Tess, do you recognize this various handful of poisonous fauna that I have 3 of?
Nature again.
We'll just stick with the same one. Yeah, they're common. So individually, you know, if they're eaten or ingested, they'll make a person sick. In large enough doses, it could incapacitate someone.
So make a potion of sleepiness.
Not sleep so much as just render unconscious.
Ooh.
That's so nice.
Okay, so I've got 2 snake venom, 3 poisonous fauna of kidnapping, and a dangerous fungus of blindness to work with.
Sounds good.
Yep. Stranger is preparing for a terrorist act, it seems.
Bum bum bum.
So yeah, Stranger would like to spend the day trying to poisoner's tools up something with that fungus of blindness.
Okay. Anybody else looking or doing anything along the route here?
During some days, I would like to train our
Geiger.
The bat.
Okay.
Into doing some things that I want.
Okay, what are you trying to train him to do?
Like make some circles, and if he finds some big animal, for instance, make like a noise or something.
Okay. As you actually make an animal.
If I talk to him, would be.
Yeah, still go ahead. Let's still go ahead and roll the go with the animal handling check. Okay.
Oh shit.
I could help you train him
As
if you
you
want.
Yeah.
as you're talking to yes, I do this all the time with my old friend. Tessarian and I, we do this all the time. We're always looking for monsters.
Write that down.
Tessarian. Oh, that's your companion name.
Yes, Tessarian was my friend.
Oh.
Tessarian raised me as long as I remember.
Since you were a leader?
Yes.
That's really cute. Can you show me other tricks you know how to do?
Well, I can do lots of stuff. I hunt. I keep watch. What are other things that other animal companions do?
No, you said keep watch. Depending on how roguish the guy was, help steal shit.
He's a ranger.
Okay. Perform distractions, scouting. I think you already said scouting.
Yeah. Pretty much anything an animal can. I mean, he's an animal companion.
Okay.
So he would have those same skill sets.
Okay, cool. So during the trips, I feel like I would be trying to learn and get a bond with him.
Okay.
Oh shit! I never bought a harpoon in town. Oh well.
That's okay. They didn't have one.
Yeah, too late. Did they have javelins? No. Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, yeah. So you're just working with him, become familiar with him,
Yeah.
to learn his ways and him learn yours. Okay. Never met a cleric with an animal companion, but
If
You-
ever,
Now you do.
I mean, you got to speak with animals and whatnot, and he's willing. So congratulations, guys! New subclass.
oh, actually, my abjuration wizard has 2 levels of knowledge cleric, and he has a little owl friend named Barnabas.
There you go.
Yeah, so that's cleric.
As Kai is training him, I'm like admiring how their relationship is growing. That's a dream.
Yeah. Okay. So as you guys roll into the 3rd and 4th day of travel, the mountains begin to get larger and closer together. As you look into the distance on the horizon, from some of the higher areas, you're able to see a mountain range that Josiah points out that that mountain range at the end is where Cabrid is. As you roll into the next couple of days past that, you begin to see large humanoid statues standing out against the top of the mountains.
Are
Just
they statues or they move?
they appear to be statues.
They're rock giants.
Okay.
Josiah tells you that those are the guardian sentinels at the gates of Cabrid.
Oh shit! That looks so good.
How big are they?
From where you're at, you can see the mountain range in the distance. You can see the mountains, and the shoulders are level with the tops of the mountain.
Whoa.
Like, are they in front of the mountains or behind the mountains?
They're
Oh, hello.
The DM is dead.
All right, so it's just not me. It is not just
No,
me.
it's not just you.
No, the
Okay.
DM is dead.
Just you.
He's been poisoned with.
Can
traces
anybody
of lead.
hear me?
Hello.
Well, there we go.
Check.
Check.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, that was weird. My internet is shitting itself again. So I don't know how much you heard of that, but your question was. Let's start with your question again.
Are the statues in front of the mountains or behind the mountains?
Okay, so they are in front of the mountains, as Josiah explains it to you.
Okay.
You can only see at this point. You can only see the upper part of it, like from about the shoulders up. You can't see any real details at this point through the distance and vegetation.
So
and
they're
things in
kind
the
of
way.
like Colossus of Rhodes type thing.
I'm glad you mentioned that because that was exactly what I was gonna reference point, or the Titan of oh shoot, what's the place in Game of Thrones? Ah, well, anyway, I don't know if you guys even watch Game of Thrones or not, but
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what.
where's the place that Arya went to? Davos?
Yeah.
Bravos.
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 Yes.
Was the sailor.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
The
right,
Onion
that's
Knight.
right.
Smuggler.
The Onion.
Yeah.
That's right. The Onion Knight was Davos. Bravos was the place.
The Onion
Yeah, Jesus.
Knight. Katerina.
It's been a long time.
Siegmeyer of Katerina.
It's been a long time since
This
I've
turns
read
out
this
that Davos was very far away, but for the entire show.
But yeah, so Bravos, the Titan of Bravos, you know, when they were sailing
Yeah.
into the port, how large that was, towering over the town, kind of the same. Is that one in the background there too? That's kind of small in comparison.
I mean, actually, I've played Doom Eternal. That building is enormous.
That'll be a good reference point for something else later on, though. But no, these are bigger, probably about twice the size of that. The mountains are huge. Think 14,000 footers. Think Pike Peak. I don't know, for you non-Americans. I'm sorry, I don't know a reference. I don't want to say Everest because it's not that big.
Well, I live in Tennessee, so.
They got some 14ers in Tennessee.
Yep.
But yeah, think about for reference Pikes Peak, and then imagine a colossus large enough to stand with the peak at its shoulder.
I have the strangest feeling that those things become animate sometimes.
Well, way to plot story ruin.
I mean, why would someone build statues that big in a magical setting if they weren't going to animate them?
That's a fair point. And Josiah does, and Josiah does say that's a fair point. And as a point of fact, whenever the city comes under attack, the Guardians they do take up defensive positions. Each of them carries a shield that is one half of the gate door. They will lock them into place to prevent anything or anyone from coming through, and they'll prepare for any type of assault,
including an aerial assault.
Not many have made it a successful attack on the capital city since the ancient times when these sentinels were created.
Those things are huge.
They are quite large.
Indeed.
So are the actual statues thousands of feet tall, or does it just like the perspective make them level with the mountains?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they are titanic. They are massive. And just behind them, the walls come up to about their waist height. So almost halfway up the mountains as well is the walls of the city. As you approach closer, over the next few days, you begin making out the city itself, and you can see towers spiraling into the air. You can see all sorts of massive structures that, you know, look far too large for humans to have made in the short lifespans that they live. This city, from what you're seeing as you're approaching it, is ancient, built by something, by a race probably not human. To take the years and years and years taken to build this city. As you begin to approach on the final day, the the gates, as you approach them, are enormous. As you approach the sheer size of the statues is mind blowing. The shields, as Josiah had pointed out to you, are, well, if you can imagine the size of the guardians now, the shields probably take up a quarter of their size, placed on their forearms. They're massive. They are ornate, intricately runed. For those of you that are casters, you can see that there are glyphs and wards that have been inscribed on those shields. Matter of fact, Alan and Jinx, roll Arcana for me. Okay, Jinx, you recognize some of the protective spells. You may not know exactly what spells they are, but you do know that they are protective spells of a sort. You guys are still about a day out, by the way. As you're able to see these gates and everything from here.
Wow, that's fucking huge.
Yeah.
Yes. Josiah decides to call it a night here as well, by the way. And that's where we're gonna pick up next week.
Bum bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman.
Mr. Sandman. What was that, Kai? Sorry.
Right.
It was really cool.
Yeah. By the way, the trip to the south would also have been the trip to the south would have also been similarly uneventful. You wouldn't have gotten the that you gotten until you get closer, because swamps and bogs and things.
Right.
And you'd have got paid 2 days less. So good call.
Oh.
Yeah. In a moment, I was thinking it is best for us to don't finish earlier because we're going to get paid less.
It's only 35 additional gold each per day, so not a big deal.
I have like 30 only, so
20 gold's a lot.
yeah.
Yes, indeedy. All right, well, guys, I'm gonna get off of here and get some bed because, like I said, I gotta be on the road at 4 a.m.
Alright.
Okay.
Get in
bye.
bed, you filthy
See you
animals.
later.
Good night, guys.
See you later.
Yeah.
Good
man.
night.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know what I should do now that I've got this fancy sword.
Kill stuff.
By the way, what kind
Oh.
of
That's given.
indeed important? What kind of snake you turn into? You turn into a giant snake or regular snake right now?
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh.
Yeah,
I think
I've
it's a regular snake.
Oh my god, can you turn into a giant spider? That's a good question.
Yes, she can. She's done it before.
Oh, that's actually really good because they have the it's 2d8, and if the enemy goes unconscious, they're unconscious. They're stable but unconscious, so it's good for kidnapping. They have kidnapping venom. If we need to take someone alive.
I've been debating whether or not to go 2-weapon fighter, or now that I've got a very nice one-handed weapon, to go shield and go shield master.
It's an option, yeah. We've not.
Since I picked up great weapon master, seems out of it because this is not it's a long sword, not a great sword.
I think it's just any two-handed.
And heavy property, I think.
I know I'm considering a Savage Attacker because it basically lets you roll melee attack damage with advantage, so I could, stab with knife. I don't like that sneak attack damage. Roll again!
Right. Yes. Says Great Weapon Master. You have to have the heavy weapon property.
Ah, I see.
Okay.
I see.
So even versatile longsword's not heavy.
Yeah.
So it's a longsword in one hand and whatever magic weapon I find later in the offhand, or
specifically
do a shield and the AC.
Does Great Weapon Master specifically say it has to be a melee weapon?
I don't know any non-melee weapons that have the heavy property.
Longbow.
Is it heavy?
I think it is, actually, weirdly enough.
I think so.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy.
I think you might be crazy.
Yeah, it might be. But, that aside...
yes, it does specify melee.
Yeah. Giant Poisonous Snake does 3d6 poison damage. That's pretty good.
Longbow. No, it is considered heavy.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy. Oh, God.
Backfooting. The death of us all.
Ah!
What is that? What else is venomous? What's another venomous animal?
Is it back to normal now?
I think so, yeah. What are the
Sorry about
venomous
that.
animals of D&D? What can... Give me a moment, I'm looking through the things I can turn our druid into and milk for venom.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go.
I am too.
Alright.
I'll see you guys later.
Alright, have a good night.
Good night.
You too.
Or day. Whatever time it is for you.
Something. Oh, do fire beetles... No, damn. I was hoping, do fire beetles have a fire breath? Because, we can make alchemist fire with them. We can't. A giant fly? Dare I ask? I'm alone. Goodbye, people of the stream. It's been